We'll so find a way to win. We're not going to let him win all these episodes like this. We're just not. They're actually going to meet up here. All leaders are. Oops. Fucking dropping people. We need to come up with a good plan here so we can know what to do to win. I mean, Sid's going way too far. He's taking the shit too far. He's just acting up. I can't stand it anymore, how he's acting. He's just acting like a total nut. Yeah. Yeah, he is. We really got to find out what to do. We can't just let him get away with all these victories. I mean, there's got to be something we can do. I mean, we could still have a shot to win because we're even with the HP battle things, and yet he's still freaking won. If only it was the normal thing. And I know it's weird we have to introduce some new guys here and everything, but no, it's alright, man. We can still try and win, though. Yeah, Phil, I see what you mean. I mean, we just gotta do this. We gotta come around. We gotta come up with a great plan that's gonna show that we can win just as bad as him, much as him. Because from now on, we're not gonna take his shit anymore. If he wants to trash talk us, he can try and do it all he wants. He's just gonna get a butt whooping eventually in the end. And he's really gonna die this time. Because what happened at the end of Series 1, we thought we dropped him off a ledge and he died. But no, he came back and he hasn't changed since. He's still the same old bad idiot he is. He's still acting bad. It's for the worse right now for him. I'm sure there's got to be something we can do. Yeah, there will be something we'll do, Phil. All of us are gathering around here now. We've got to come up with the best strategy if we want to win. We're not just going to let him get away with it. We're not going to let him get away with any more victories like this. Because Sid's a prick, and he doesn't deserve these wins. Yeah, he may act like he's trying to win fair, but some of these aren't that fair. Oh, come on, we didn't see him do anything with the dice. Yeah, we try and trick him sometimes, but we can't just do it every episode, because then it's just like getting accused of cheating. We're not going to do it every single time. I mean, we just can't do it that way. I mean, if there's one thing that really needs to change up, it's his freaking attitude. Because, one, he has such a jerky attitude that he's just trying to act like a smartass. All he does is, like, say rude remarks and stuff. We just can't take it anymore. We've been dealing with this crap since the start of the series. We've been dealing with Sid for this. And actually, we came in around episode 6 because, as Ethan explained, the first 5 episodes were different. But since episode 6, it's always been like this. His men and him have been acting up. And that was way before, of course, you guys came, and same with Jack. But still, we're not going to let him do this. I mean, all we got to do is really find the best strategy. Like, if we can set up some trap things or something. And I know some of you Indian and cowboy guys, I've kind of heard stuff, you kind of do that sometimes. You can try and set up like little death traps to them and get some of their men out. Because, for one thing, his little tirade is going to end. Because we're not going to let him win that much anymore. As much as we may do these dice plays and he may think they're dirty moves, he does the same crap to us with his trash talk. Because that's all he does to us. He trashes us with his words. He calls us names. He says really bad things. We're sick of it. So, Sid's little tirade has got to end. And we may be way early in the series still, before episode 100. This is only the 21st episode, but we're still getting pretty kind of far already. And eventually more of his men are going to die. And then he'll see that he ain't the boss around here, that we can play as tough as him. Sid may think he's tough, but he's actually a weakling. Inside of him, I can sense it, that he's a weakling. He's not going to do this crap to us anymore. He's not going to trash us anymore. And most of all, he's not going to have that much more win streaks, because he'll keep getting tricked every episode with something where he'll end up losing. And it's not going to bring just him down. It's going to bring every single one of his men down. So, think about a plan that we can use to win. And we can do what it takes to end Sid's tirade and end his streak. He ain't really on a streak, I know, but still, we're not going to let him get any more. And for one thing, he's going to become a scared little kid once he realizes that we can play just as tough as him. He ain't going to be throwing out all those rude remarks anymore. He may try to do it. He can try and do it all he wants. It's not going to work. Because we'll all be ready to do it. Because we're a group of 12 now instead of just us as 6. We're a group of 12. We can dogpile his ass and jump on him all we want. Then, that's how it is. Because it takes at least 2 to tango. It takes 2 to tango. And we'll show him that he's not the toughest guy in here. Because for one thing, he's lost way more episodes than we have. And he just sucks. Because all he does is just act up and everything. We can't just let him do anything like this. I mean, so right now as I say this, come up with a good plan. And tomorrow, one of you who's got the one that almost sounds like the best idea, we'll use that in that episode. And we'll show him he can't start a win streak. Because his reign of terror is going to end. And soon, he may be gone. Dead and gone. So, think of your plans. When we report tomorrow, get back in our spots, report your ideas to me, and we'll see what we can come up with. Then we'll take him out. And Sid's terror will be no more. But he's still here, though. He'll still be here, though. For one thing. Yeah, but he ain't gonna act as tough as he used to. He's been kind of slimmering down with it already. It's like he just doesn't know. So, my advice to you guys, come up with the best idea you can, tell me about it, and whichever one works the best, we're going to use that strategy against him. And then, his little pathetic ass will be no more. And then he'll see that in real, he is a scared little man. And, even worse for him, a psycho. But thankfully, he's not around to hear this. Thankfully, he's out celebrating his win. So he can't hear our plan. And he can't hear us calling him a psycho. So finally, we get to get away with saying a psycho here. For one thing. So Sid, your reign's gonna be no more, bro. You're not gonna cause any more terror. Because now, we're gaining the upper hand. And we will do what it takes to beat you. So tomorrow, prepare to be tricked, Sid. You are gonna lose. And your little psychotic mind will be no more. We will get you pretty good. So, start your plans. And come back to me. Soon we'll beat Sid. And he won't be the tough guy anymore. He will be no more with that. End of episode.